This flooding is absolutely historic. We haven't seen flooding like this in about 28 years. The river is only expected to get higher at this point. So I want to bring in WDRB's Angelica Robinson. Where do we go from here? What is next for the river flooding?
Well, like you said, it is expected to get higher. And even in the time that we've spent here, we've seen the water kind of creep up here. Usually the water level for the Ohio River is at about 13 feet. So what we're seeing right now is somewhere around 36 feet, and it's expected to grow by another foot. And so that is what is making this event such a historic one for the city of Louisville. In the last 24 hours, the fire department had to get dozens of people out of a hotel that was surrounded by water, and 2 new floodgates have been installed by MSD. The chief operating officer says updates to MSD's flood protection system helped minimize the impact and the damage, but still there are several road closures and areas around town blocked off for your safety. So officials continue to urge you to use caution. Don't drive around those barricades or through standing water. And Mayor Greenberg is also asking kayakers to stay out of the water until cleanup is done.
I was down observing some of the flooding and saw some kayakers. Please don't kayak. I know this is, or go out in the water other ways. I know this is an interesting, extreme, historic event. But by doing things like that, you run the risk of getting stuck, which means our first responders will need to come rescue you, and you're putting our first responders at risk in addition to yourself.
Crews are working to minimize the rising water and will soon turn to the cleanup efforts. The mayor did say there will be opportunities for people to volunteer in those efforts, and likely cleanup will begin as early as next week. Obviously, a lot to come as far as cleanup goes in the days and weeks to come.
That is going to be a massive effort, especially for everything that we see just here at Waterfront Park, but there are other areas of our community that's affected too. All right,
Absolutely.
Angelica, thank you so much for your reporting.